Hey gents, it has been a while since I looked at Suitsupply suits, but today I have a bunch. Because they have several different fits, and I don't know that it's clear from their website on how the suits would fit you, and I see some discussion about it online. So what I did today is I ordered suits from each of the fits so that you can see on my body type what each of the different suits looks like to give you a good idea of which one might be for you. They have the Washington fit, which is described as a masculine, up-to-date fit, tailored extra slim. The Havana, which is natural shoulders and a more versatile finish. The Jort, which is a dynamic fit, which is a full floating canvas. And then the Sienna, which is their most luxurious classic fit. So as you go through their site, not all of the materials are the same across each of the suits, and so the price points are a little bit different, but Suitsupply generally is one of the best value companies you can get in suiting. A lot of their suits fall in between that like upper $400 and into the $800 price point, and they mix between half canvas and full canvas. There's a lot of good stuff at Suitsupply, highly recommend them, but I just wanna give you a good idea of what each of these suits fit like based on the size. So I ordered a 38L in most of the suits. One suit, they didn't offer a 38L, so I had to get a 40L, but I wanna give you a good idea of how each of these suits will fit across the different fit types. So we'll get into the unboxing, a try on, and then I'll wrap it all up at the end. For more videos like this, make sure you like and subscribe. And as I noticed when I was ordering this time, when I ordered that Lazio suit several years ago, they had this great premium packaging, and now they charge $10 for it, and so it's no longer the standard shipping on there. They come in these smaller boxes. So let's flip over to an unboxing. I'm gonna do it on the floor here because it's a little bit easier with these big boxes, and then we'll get everything tried on. Also, Suitsupply, great bags, travel garment bags on here. Something that not every brand does well. Yeah, this isn't nearly as locked down as the big unboxing, the big nice boxes from here. So which one do we have here? This is the Washington single-breasted. Suitsupply also just has such great like fabrics. I think they are just masters in supply chain, which is why they get such good quality stuff at fair prices. If I was like Joseph A. Banks, I'd be crapping my pants. Next we have the I don't know what this is. I'll have to look it up. I'm not into this fabric. This was more about the suit fit than the fabric, but I like seeing it all in person. Yeah, look at that one. The Sienna, single-breasted. Wow, solid hangers too. Solid wood hangers, nice shoulder shape. Can get there. And last, on this, we have the Jort, or Jort. Yeah, another solid hanger here, stitched, closed, have a vest in here, and the trousers. So let's get these on and try them out. So as we step through each of the lines, I'll show the fit on myself. But then like the implicit reason for this video is that I don't live anywhere near a Suitsupply store. People who are shopping for Suitsupply might not live near a store. And so this is just trying to give you a feeling about those. And then also in a previous video, I mentioned that they cover the alterations in the store if you buy in the store, but they don't. They offer alterations in store with pretty competitive prices, but with a 3-day turnaround, but you do have to pay for them. So after really diving into the Suitsupply offerings, they really have 3 fits, but then each of the families have different offerings within those based on the fabric and the cuts that are within there. So the first, you have the regular. You have the Napoli family and the Sienna family. Napoli is basically the entry-level Suitsupply. So it's $3.99 for most of the suits. It is 100% wool, but it's from Zingone. And as you step into the Sienna line, all of those are basically $6.99 to $7.99. They come from Betal Babari Canonico or Reda, and those are all 100% wool. And as a point of interest, I mentioned that Sienna has a really solid wooden hanger to it, and something like the Havana here, which is on their more closer to the entry price point line, plastic hanger. So I don't know that this is the case across all of the exact families. Like if you buy every Havana suit, does it come with a plastic one? If you buy every Sienna suit, does it come with a wooden one? But the nicer fabric families that I ordered from Suitsupply today, which is the Sienna and the Jort, have solid wood hangers, whereas the Havana and the Washington had plastic hangers. So the Sienna suit here, you can see this is their most full cut. This is a single-breasted, notch-lapelled suit, and it fits pretty well. It is, I'll just say VBC, it's Betal Babari Canonico, but it's a VBC fabric, 100% wool, and this one comes in at $6.39. It's a half canvas construction, and you can see how that fits on me. This should fit very similar to the Napoli line, but the Napoli line all are in the $3.99 price point, so they have a different wool and a different construction than these ones, which is how they get that price down. Next, you have their slim or all the modern cuts. This includes the Havana, the La Spalla, the Lazio, and the Jort. So the way that I would basically break down these families is that the Havana line is their entry-level slim line. They do have lots of like fun and trendy styles. They have mixes of cotton and linen, which the other lines don't necessarily. The one that I have here is a 3% cotton wool blend. And I like the look of the fabric when I saw it online, but in person, I'm not crazy about the way that it looks. And so this is the Havana suit. You can definitely see it's a slimmer cut than the Sienna that I had on. Each of these suits are in a 38L, so I wanted to show in my size on my body across each of the families. And so this is another 38L. This suit is a single-breasted notch lapel, and the vest that it comes with is peak lapel. So the Havana line falls between the $4.99 to $6.99 price points. Most of the wool that I found in the Havana line were subalpino, they weren't VBC. But aside from the fabric on this suit, I really like the cut of it because this is their slim line. And the Havana line seems to have the most styles and colors available. Next, you would step into the Lazio line, which is kind of their mid-tier stuff. These have lightly padded shoulders, but it seems to be more conservative and professional than the Havana line is. Lazio, for the most part, are Betal Babari Canonico. They sit in the $6.99 to $7.99 price point, so you're paying slightly more for slightly nicer wool. And then the 2 premium lines in the slim fits are the La Spalla and the Jort line. So the Jort line I have here, this is the only suit that I couldn't get in a 38L, so it is one size bigger, and I could definitely feel that when I put it on. I could feel it in the pants. The pants are slightly too big on me. I would definitely need to get those tailored. The jacket is a little bit big, but you can kind of get a feel for the way that it looks. All of the Jort fabrics are very luxurious mixes of different fabrics. So the one that I have here is a wool cashmere silk mix. It is Betal Babari Canonico. This one does have the solid wood hanger, which I like, and it definitely has a different aesthetic to it than the other lines. This is more of, I guess it'd be closer to trend. It does have pleats on the pants. There's also cuffs on the pants, and the pants also have 4 buttons instead of being a zippered fly. And so a very different line, but this is definitely their trendiest stuff. And then the La Spalla line tends to be more of the premium fabrics. Both the Jort and the La Spalla almost always sit in the $1,000 price point. The La Spalla line are mostly Carlo Barbera and E. Thomas fabrics, and so these are higher end fabrics, which is why you see the higher prices. And you can see too on most of them, they have the shoulders and the buttonholes stitched up for shipping so that they stay nice and intact. And then the pocket is stitched closed. As well as these, and that's all stuff you want to take. This my biggest pet peeve with suits, guys. Cut these in the back as soon as you get the suit. Just cut these back parts off. Do not leave those done. So that's all of the families in the regular line, all the families in the slim line, and then they have one line called the Washington, which is extra slim, which is my favorite suit in this whole collection, and you might be able to see why in the fit. Not only are most of the Washington suits peak lapels, which is a nice detail of this line. But they have slightly padded shoulders. This is the smallest collection. They only have 7 styles as I look at the website right now, but they are all VBC fabrics, 100% wool. And these sit in that like mid-premium tier. They're mostly $5.99 to $7.99 in the suiting, but they have the slimmest, most modern fit. So that's the suit that I'm wearing right here. This is a flannel and I am loving it, but I love the way that the pants feel, and then most importantly, this is the best my butt looks in all of the pants. Suitsupply in general is one of the places that I can basically guarantee I will get a great fit off the rack. This Washington suit, I really wouldn't even need to get it tailored. 38L, extra slim cut on me, feels absolutely perfect. Even the hem of the pants is really nice on these. Something like if I were to go with the Jort line and I couldn't get a 38L, I'd have to get it taken in a little bit on the waist. I'd have to get the pants adjusted. And so that's how each of these fit on me, and I really hope that it's helpful as you look across the lines to understand Suitsupply's offerings, because there really isn't that much information on Suitsupply out there. And in the last time I looked at them, besides their pants, which I included in a video earlier this year, was like 2 years ago when I unboxed that Lazio suit. So there you have it, gents. Those are the families of Suitsupply suits, their corresponding prices, and the cuts that are associated within there. I have each of the suits. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have down below, or also reach out at _Kavalier on Twitter and Instagram. That Lazio suit from 2 years ago, my wife nixed that one and ended up returning it because she wasn't crazy about the fabric on it. And it is a really great experience. The stores are beautiful. I got my made-to-measure shirt from them. But I think a really interesting thing is if you look at each of these suits, like if you want the fabric of the Jort line, but you don't want pleats on the pants, then you can't really change it, and you have to go to made-to-measure. Suitsupply's made-to-measure stuff starts at $1,000, and so Suitsupply is really interesting because I do think they're offering great value stuff, especially at that $3.99, $4.99 price point. But if you want to get into some of the premium materials, you're better off going with some of these made-to-measure options. And so this is all helping inform me of my my updated made-to-measure suit guide. But I want to hear what you guys have to say about the fits and the fabrics. I'm always into having that discussion with you down below. And until next time, gents, this is the Kavalier.